Hi friends! I was lucky enough to find some bags of jewelry today, but I found this cool thing. I'm so excited. Don't Tell Princess 5. I'm doing that Broadway quilt for her room, and I've never seen one of these before, but and it's got some good actors and actresses in it. That's a cute little poster for her room to match her bed blanket when I finish it. Anyway, half done. But I thought that was great for $1 at a secondhand store today when I was looking for jewelry, so I had to share that. But she can't look at the internet while she's serving as a missionary, so I don't have to worry about her seeing it. So if you run into her, don't tell her. So I got this $10 bag. I was in a hurry. I only had like a few minutes, and they had some out. They haven't had any out for the last couple weeks, so I was really excited to find them. But normally I won't buy them unless I see something in them. But I didn't have a lot of time to look, so I just grabbed them, and they were cheap enough. This one was 10. But I figured if I got anything in it that I liked, it would be worth it. So let's look together. So it has a price tag on it of 40. No, I can't see. They crossed it off. Anyway, it's kind of like snakeskin. It's a little. It feels like snakeskin. It's not, obviously, but it's brass. So somebody might like that. I don't do cuffs anymore. It's too heavy, and I don't really actually wear orange very often either. It's kind of a reddish orange, but someone may love it. And this one kind of matches what I've got on, but once again, look how big my wrist is compared to the hole. Can you see that? It's painful. I'd have to bend it a lot to get it on. And then they hurt when you try to put your hand down. In this one, I have good hands, and I've broken this one several times, so it doesn't squish like it should to get things on. That's cute. Choose the right CTR little band. Put those in a piñata pile. Alex and Annie. Yeah, these were popular a few years back, but it's worn, so I'm just going to throw it in the recycling. You can see the silver plate's worn off. Bunch of little bracelets. Let's see. Where's my magnet go? Stuck to the bottom of the bag. All right. All right. All of those are metallic. These are aluminum. So I'll bag all those together. I don't think it's, yeah, no, nothing of value there. There's another aluminum one. Oh, look how cute this is. This is fun. I'll put this in the luau container. That's really cute. With a leather bracelet with a flower on it. So decorative. That's really cute. I've never seen one quite like that before. I will not wear it because I don't do bracelets very often, because I don't anymore. I used to all the time, but this one's got memories, joy, family tree, sister, oh no, share. That's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. I don't know. I wear them every once in a while, but I kind of just have it for a long time. Okay, not magnetic. It's probably brass. The clasp says Avon 2003. Well, Avon is not usually real, but the charm doesn't mean that it's necessarily the on the bracelet. However, you see they're sealed, which is not typical for an Avon piece of jewelry. That's a little different. Yeah, the openings are sealed on that. Can you see how they're kind of welded right there? Very interesting. It is not magnetic. Avon is never real. But, because then these are not sealed. See how that's open? And it's on all of them. Real gold, they would not do that because it's, they could lose the links. But it's interesting that the, the jump rings are welded. Oh, wait. Okay, so that one is not. That is the charm on the bracelet. So it looks like maybe part of the bracelet. Okay. It is not welded, but it looks it. So if you look closely, there's a portion that is not there. See that? So part of it looks like it's been welded, and other parts don't look like they're welded. So different. Because if you look, usually when there's a bump like this, see if you can see it right there. See that? That usually, if there's kind of like a bump on it, then it's usually been welded. But then it is. That is so different. Just try and bend it. It's so weird because you can see the seam. The first thing, really. So weird. So it kind of looks like there's a opening there, but then on the other side it looks like it's been welded. So that's really weird. And it looks brass. I mean, I'll have to get the kit out. I don't know. That's weird. I don't see any markings on any of the anything other than the Avon thing. So that's a little different. An earring. And there's only one, I think, of those, so that's going to be recycled. A plastic green bracelet. None of those look old enough to be Bakelite. They all look newer. But look at this fun thing from the probably 60s. It's not, they're just plastic. There's a little choker. It's kind of cute. It'd be cute for dress ups, but I have so much already, I'm probably just gonna put that in the a red, white, and blue bracelet with a magnetic clasp that is broken. So that'll probably just go into the recycle because it's broken. It was a Chico brand. So there's that. So I share in how I put these kind of puka shell type. Oh, that's not a puka shell. That's a glass bead, but it's usually they're these type of ties and they're the big puka shells, and I put those in the luau, and we used some recently for a luau that we had for Boy Scouts for pack meeting, so that was fun. So this just needs a little, it's not real, obviously. It needs a little fix, which I can do. That's not a big deal. Okay, this little bracelet says Courtney. It's not magnetic. Let's see. Oh, it says something on the inside. Tempered steel. It's interesting. If it's tempered steel, you'd think. Oh, tattooed steel. You would think it would be magnetic, but it's not picking up. Anyway, nobody's going to want Courtney's name, so it's going to go in recycle. It's a gold-looking bracelet. It's magnetic, and it says Spiegel on it. Oh, nope, Spindel, USA. With a little S logo. Spindel. So those were bracelets they would usually like sell in the mall in the 80s. And then you'd be able to put their name on it, and this has the name Ruth on it. So unless I know a Ruth that would want it, I think I'm just going to take the little heart charm off of it and recycle the rest. I don't see any. It's got magnetism to it, so it's probably, I can put it in the gold recycling and just, I'll take the little charm off. A watch that is covered with icky, sticky, gooey tape. And the only reason I'm dealing with this is because I like wind-up watches for the girls when they're on their missions or emergency prep. They're 72-hour kits. So if it's a watch that will wind and works, then I'll put a band on it and they can put it in their emergency kits. So I'm always looking for those. They're not as common as you would think to find, and if they are, they're usually broken. So I'm just trying to pull this off enough. It's really sticky and ooey gooey, just to see if I can see if it's a wind up or not. Water resistant Timex, and I don't see quartz. No, it's broken. It's a wind up and it's not winding. Darn it. So that will go to the watch lady. All right. What is going on here? So this is moonstone on copper, looks like. It's kind of pretty. It has a little tag on it. And SAQ. SAQ, so it's copper. And I think that's really pretty. I kind of like that. Let's see how it looks on. I like that. It's kind of cute. Let's see. Okay, this is fun. Usually you get one or two keys, but look at all these keys on this chain. They're all different sizes and shapes, and that's really cute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 keys on there. Super cute. 8, actually, there's one. Not real. But those little charms are cute. So I'll put that with that heart charm. Okay. Alright, so there's a chain on a chain. I have people call me and looking for chains sometimes specifically, so sometimes I'll keep chains if they're just a plain chain. So this is missing. It's missing the clasp, so I'm just going to throw that into the recycle. Even if it's silver, I have a bag of silver for recycling, so just, all right. That also would match what I've got on, but not real. And I don't need another necklace. I actually have several that would match this, but I just didn't. I was running in a hurry today, so I just put earrings on and rushed out. Darn it. This is a silver ring that somebody cut. And I can tell it's silver just by looking at it. Why somebody would cut it, that's a shame. And it's got 925 in the middle too. What else does it say? 925. I don't know if it's a maker's mark or what, but I'll show you. Yeah, it was a designer. It's got copyright on it. It's too bad. Not sure why somebody would do that to it. There's the 925 right there, and then the other markings. So that'll go into the recycling. That's too bad. There's a ring, some turquoise sticking out of it. Looks like a homemade wrapped around kind of a thing. It's kind of like that brass wire kind of a thing. Obviously there's no markings because it's wrapped around, but somebody might like that. Okay. Alright, these are usually never real. Just looking at the clasp and the type of chain that it is. But some people like them to put charms on. So that's one I'll probably just keep and throw it in a little baggie. Just kind of wrap it up so it doesn't get bent. And then stick it in a little baggie and stick it with the chains, the extra chains that I have. Because people will call me and say, hey, do you have a chain for this or that? Okay, this is a kind of a fun necklace. Now sometimes I have a lot right now, but sometimes I'll keep these little angel wings or the lock and key or the heart charms for, we make little jars at Halloween with like potions and stuff, and this would be like a love potion, and this would be like an angel's wings or something. So there's quite a few different little charms on that. I don't want to take it apart because somebody might actually wear it as a necklace, but there's also a little golden key on there. So we'll donate that, but that's just to inform you that sometimes I'll do that. Okay, this has a D on it. Yeah, it's kind of different. It's got a gold D on a copper heart. It looks like they were plated maybe, and the plating came off or something. I don't think they actually came with the necklace because it's like the necklace is a silver. I mean, not real silver, but and then there's that copper, and then there's that gold. So that's just interesting. I'll probably just take that charm off of it and recycle the chain. Copper charm. It's kind of cute. I haven't shown on a video my little organized charm containers. They're on my blog and you can look them up. thesecretisgratitude.com and type in charm bracelet, charms, whatever. So each of my girls got one when they were little. And my mother had them all through her life, and each one of her daughters got a necklace or a bracelet. And then I took one of them after her funeral and gave each one of her grandkids a charm off of it. She traveled the world several times and had charms from everywhere she went, so that was kind of a fun thing. It's kind of a jangly thing, but it's not magnetic. So, I mean, it is magnetic, so it's not real. This is kind of sparkly cute too. That would look really nice with an evening gown. I'll have to look and see if I have anything like that in my dress evening wear stuff. Okay, this is a jeweled elephant. It's kind of fun. I'm not quite sure what you would use that for other than a necklace, but it's magnetic. All right. This is a Cookie Lee 4-leaf. Oh no, I thought it was a 4-leaf clover at first glance, but it's a butterfly. And Cookie Lee is never real, but just want to make sure that the charm, yeah, the charm is not real, and you can see by looking at the back. I always feel like I'm trying to hypnotize you. So that is cute. I mean, a little girl would like that, so I may just put that in for my granddaughter when she gets a little bit older. Little bracelet. That's not real. Wow, that's thick. Wouldn't that be cool if that was real? That's not, but sometimes these are fine if I find a large, heavy charm or something. So I will also put that in the people might need chain. It's funny, since people know I do this, they ask for things like that sometimes. And then there's just a little paper clip kind of a thing. And then, oh, wait. No, let's see. Oh, this is a different one. This is a Cookie Lee as well. It still has the little string for the tag on it. And it is a little flower. It's got hair or string or something hanging off of it. But anyway, that's super cute. I'll put that with the other. Yeah, I don't think it was ever worn because it still has the string on it from the price tag. And then a bracelet chain or an anklet chain. So, and then there is this little, it looks like it's snowflake obsidian, and I'll put that with the luau, any kind of natural stone I'll put with the luau stuff. And the kids really have fun taking it. So that was kind of a bust. I got a couple of things to recycle, and nothing out of it that I really love. Those two little necklaces I kind of like, but the whole bag was only 10, and I was hoping I'd find something in the bottom of it really when I was looking fast. Now this next one, I'm just going to do them both because it's not very big either. This one was 15, but when I was hurrying and looking through it, I could see it has a bag inside of a bag, and it has all sorts of golden earrings and things in it, and I just didn't have the time to get my magnet out and look. But what I did see that it had that I liked was this. It's a pin brooch, and it has a necklace hook on it, and then this necklace. So I thought for the price, and if there's a chance of there being any gold in that smaller bag, it was probably worth it. So I'm gonna hurry go through this one. Hopefully it won't take as long as the last one. So 15. Oh, that's pretty. Look at those. Wow, that's gorgeous. Obviously it's not real, but gosh, isn't that pretty? Yeah, definitely keep that. That's like a Cinderella. It's missing a stone in the one of the flowers. That's like a glass slipper kind of a thing. That's awesome. Cool as that. All right, this goes in the luau container. The boys really like these at the scout thing, so that was fun. Okay, this is the pin that I was talking about. Isn't that gorgeous? I couldn't see that it was missing anything. The brooch part is, the pin on it is broken. Bent, I guess is a better term. So just fixing that. Let's see if I can see any markings on it. I mean, it looks like costume jewelry, but gosh, wouldn't it be cool if it was real? And it's got the little hook. Oops. It doesn't look like it's real to me, but it's still pretty. I like the way that it's made. Sometimes with these bigger clasps like this, they'll have a marking on them. Can you see how it's kind of sticking out more than a newer one would? Sometimes they'll have some kind of a marking on their edge there. I'm not seeing anything. I just think that's gorgeous. Just even as a necklace, like I am not seeing any markings anywhere on it, but the metal on the back does not look like it's sterling. That's really pretty. Gosh, I love that. So that's the reason I bought the bag. Super, super pretty. I bought a diamond tester the other day. I mean, it's not looking real. It's looking really not real, but it's just beautiful. Anyway, I really like that. I'm quite sure it's not real, just looking at the back, but still super pretty anyway. And so magnetic there. It looks like costume jewelry. There's my hair on it. So that's the back. That's the front, and it's stretchy, so those are definitely not any kind of real, but you see it looks like it. Nope, I was thinking maybe there was a designer mark on it, but there's nothing. But anyway, how pretty is that? Little stretchy choker there. So far, I'm happy with those two things already. It's beautiful. Not quite sure what that is. They're really smoky. I don't know if it's cute enough that, I mean, it's got some like peridot in it or something. It's kind of not a white stone, but I just don't think that is something that somebody would wear. I don't know. It's magnetic. I don't think anybody would want it. I'm probably going to just throw that in the recycle bin. It's like I said, I know it's not real. You can see by the clasp. It's one of those fold over kind, and it's got magnetism to it. And the stones are not really pretty, and the back looks like that. So I think I'm going to recycle that. Just the gold recycling. Just a kind of a brassy looking chain that's not very cute. I won't keep that because I know nobody's going to want that. Okay. Wow, those are definitely blue glass beads. And it's got a little whale charm on the bottom of it. Usually those are not real. I don't see any markings on it. And it's, if you look at the side, you can see the makers where it was made. If it was a silver, it wouldn't have these little lines on it. You can see the line where it was poured. But I love those glass beads. I have stuff like that down in I have like a beach bathroom, and I have that hanging off the jars that have shells in them and stuff. So I'm going to put that down there. I think that's really cute. All right, this is missing the center gem right here. And someone could take that off and just have a double one, and I think a double one would still be cute. However, I don't think it's worth that much work, and I have a sister who makes wedding bouquets, and she could use that kind of stuff in her wedding bouquets, so I'm not going to take the time to try and figure anything out with it. Now, these are interesting. They are beads, handmade pottery, it looks like. Pottery beads. They're not glass. I think they're like legit pottery. Yeah, that's kind of fun. I kind of like that. I wonder how that would look with what I have on. Ow. Okay, I'm done with that. I'm not quite sure what that is and why, but someone may love it. I personally don't love it, but somebody may love it. Okay, this, somebody picked up a shell and made a necklace out of it. So what I will do with that is, I don't think anybody is going to want to wear that. It's just kind of cheaply made and homemade. It looks like it would catch on everything. So I take that off and I just keep the leather for scouts or something else. I just put it with the chains. Like I have a little container and I bag them up in little bags, and I kind of how I keep my jewelry so that when I need a piece of something, I have it. The shell is just, I'm not going to worry about that. A little friendship heart necklace. Broken heart friendship thing. Don't know that anybody would want half of a friendship heart, but so I'll probably just recycle that. There's a praying hand charm. It's kind of old looking. I mean, not old, but like maybe 70s. Somebody may want it. I don't necessarily. Cheap gold necklace. Somebody may want it. It's a choker. It's kind of cute. Alright, we're down to one of the middle bags. I'm hoping there's more in the other bag, the next bag. It's a hit or miss sometimes where they have a bag inside of a bag. You just can't see inside of it to know. So, that's too bad. Oh, that's interesting. It's a watch bracelet holder, and it's got a price tag on it. But what I think I'll do is just put it to, when I get these kind of watch bands, and I'm not going to use them on a watch band, I'll just combine the hooks like that, and then it becomes a bracelet, and nobody's going to notice that down there. Nobody's going to really pay attention. They're just going to notice that. So I will put that in the luau container, because somebody may want that when we're having a luau. Or we usually use the luau stuff for family reunions, things like that. This is perfect for a piñata. I bag these kind of things and stick them in the piñata, or I have a tossing game and a fishing booth game that I will put those kind of things on, and they can have them as prizes. There's nothing wrong with that. It looks brand new. This is kind of a fun pearl bracelet for dress up. So, okay, these beads, kind of like Indian, like a Pakistani kind of thing. Kind of cute. They got little flowers on them. My wrists are so huge. That's like tight. Piñata pile. these little jade and yellow. Somebody made these because there's price tags on all of them, but I usually just, like I said, I'll just hook them together and put them in the piñata pile, and some little girl will be happy with that, I'm sure. It'd be great for St. Patrick's Day. All right, so another one. So this whole bag is literally bracelets. This one's cute. There's that. And then another bead one. So I'm just going to bag those. They're brand new. They've got price tags still on them. So there's that. So that little bag's empty. The big bag is empty, and I have one more small bag. So this was the reason I bought it. If you look in there, you can just, it's hard to see inside of a bag, if there's any gold or silver in it. And like I said, I was in a hurry, so hopefully this bag has some real gold or silver in it, because the other bag was pretty much some recyclable silver, and that was it. They're hollow, and they're non-magnetic, so, and there's no breaks in them. I'm not quite sure what that is. This was an earring, and it was a designer, but it is now broken, so it'll go in the recycling. It was a Bendum? I don't know. So I'll put that with the gold recycling. All right, this. That's kind of cute. So there's that. This is all sorts of colored glass beads. There's two of those, hair included. That looks like it would get caught in the hair, and I think I am not interested in those. These are a designer. Here's the other earring. These ones are designer by, oh, they're Avon, never mind. There's the other one of those. And so basically it looks like somebody just went through and got rid of a lot of earrings. Okay, I thought that that other thing was recyclable because it was broken, but it has a left and a right on it. And it isn't, I thought it was broken off of there, but that's an L and an R. So there's a left and a right. I don't think that's, I don't know what those are. If you know what those are, let me know. I don't know what they are. A little different there. There's the other one of those. And there's these, and they are not magnetic. Oops, but I can tell a little bit, maybe. You see it? It's picking up a little bit. Yeah, it's picking up a little bit, so it's got to be kind of a composite. And I'm feeling the stems to see if there's any writing, and I'm not feeling any writing. I don't know if anybody, they're kind of cute, but I wouldn't wear them. I'm not seeing another there. But I do have a girl that I've been giving all my clip-ons to, a younger girl who doesn't believe in getting her ears pierced. And so I've been giving her earrings, and she's been wearing them every Sunday. So here's a cute pair. Have little flowers on them. And they're a little magnetic, but they're clip-ons. So I'm going to give those to her. Let's see, what else do we have? So there's those. Looks like there may only be one of those. And here's the second one of these. They look like brass. See if they say anything on the backs or anything. Avon, they're Avon. If the backs are the same on both, sometimes they're not, and then I know that I need to look a little closer, but if the backs are the same on these, which they are not, so I'll just look a little bit closer. Those are really actually kind of cute. I kind of like those. And they don't look real. They look like they're brass and they're pretty heavy, so I can't imagine if they were real gold, they would have screw-on backs of some kind, but they're really kind of cute. I think I might see if anybody wants those. This looks like a button. They're just plastic. You can see they're like glued on the back, but they look like buttons. Oh, here's something that's real. Hopefully there's another one. Oh, and here's another thing that's real. Okay, so hopefully there's another one of these. And I am not seeing it, darn it. So we're going to put that up here because that's real. And then this looks real just because it's tarnished. And I'm running my finger on it to see if it's just rubbing it. It looks like it's silver. Well, let me show you the back of that other one. Let me see if there's any writing I can show you on this one. Not that I can see. But this one, let me show you. I just look at it and I'm so used to seeing it that, see if I can get it in the light better. It's right near the base stem, right there. It's really tarnished. So you can see that. And then if you take your thumb and you rub it like that, it should get dirty. And then you should be able to see it a little bit more clearly. And also, the other way you can know that it's real is it's hollow. They don't like to see how it's like got holes in it. So just by looking, I didn't even look for the mark. I just picked it up, said this is real, and did it because the back is tarnished and it looks real, and then the holes in the back. So you get used to looking at them and going, okay, that's real. So let me see if I can find the other ones of those. Okay, so here's the other one of those weird, like you couldn't put that through your ear. I have no idea. Maybe there's a loop that goes through for earrings. I don't know. These are kind of fun. They're made out of wood and glass bone or something. I don't know. Those are kind of cute. kind of like those. See if one of the girls wants those. Okay, then we got the 80s enamel going on. Okay, we got this. It says Avon, and sometimes Avon is real silver. It's not being magnetic, but if it is, it's got to be stamped somewhere that it is. I'm not seeing anything. It's just got copyright Avon, and then the back does not look real. If you look really close at the back, you can see it's kind of bumpy. Usually silver is not that way. So here's the other. Oh, okay, that's magnetic. So this has some magnetic stuff. I don't know what that is, but it's magnetic. So I'm just going to throw it in the recycle bin because I don't even know what that is for. Okay, we've got a... It looks like bullhorn at the top, but it's actually a grapevine. And let's see, here's the other one. And they're clip-ons. I don't know if that younger girl would wear these dangly or not. I can see if she wants them, but they're not real. So we'll put them in the see if she wants them pile. Okay, we've got, not quite sure. These are caught on everything because they're, oh, it's broken. Can you see like at the top of the one, it's broken? And I can imagine it is because it's caught on everything. I mean, so I'm just going to put them in recycle, but to see whether it goes in silver or not, you can see it's not magnetic. So sometimes I'll take the tops off and throw the rest in so that I have an extra one if I need one. And then I'll put the rest in recycling. So there's that. Here's the other Avon one. Some black just studs, kind of need a polish. Oh, these are cute. She might like these. They kind of look like little dream catchers almost, but they're clip-ons. Well, she might like those. It's cute. I'm funny. Every time I get a bag, I drop them off at her house, and the mom's like, "You're so funny, dropping things off all the time." And I said, "Well, does she wear them?" And she said, "Yeah, she wears them." I said, "Well, then I'll just keep dropping them off." So, have no idea what this is supposed to be. Angel wings, maybe? These are homemade. Yeah. I can put those in the shell. They're made out of shells. Just a little interesting. And I'll put those in the bag and put them in the luau pile. I don't know that anybody would ever wear them, but anyway. Okay, here is the other one to the one I thought was silver. And I do think it is silver, just the tarnish. But the other stem, I couldn't see any markings on it. And sometimes they are not marked on the jewelry themselves. They're marked on the container they come in or whatever. If they're made somewhere else. They're super tarnished. I don't know. They're just really, really tarnished. Let's see. They're not magnetic. They look silver, they look tarnished, but I'm not seeing any markings. I'm trying to feel and see if I can feel one on there. That maybe it's, okay, there. I think there is one right there. Polish it up a little bit and then show you. Because they just look real to me. Interesting. There is some kind of divot, hole, something, stamp. I don't know. Let me polish it up a little bit more. See if I can show you. It's really hard sometimes on these to know for sure, but they're polishing up like silver, and I'll show you. I think that is a 9. I can see it does have some kind of number shape to it, but if you can, look how small that is, okay? And I ran my fingernail. I couldn't see any because it's so tarnished. I couldn't see anything, and I ran my fingernail and I found a rough spot. So right there, it looks like it was tried to be stamped right there, but you clearly cannot see a 925 there, but you can see that it was tried to be stamped. So when they make them sometimes and themselves, that's just kind of how they are, but it just is tarnished enough that it looks real. And then when I started polishing it with my finger, it started to come clean. So that's an indicator, and you can test it, but I'm just going to go with it is because I don't want to waste the time and effort to do that. I'm kind of lazy that way. I'm sorry. I know I said I was lazy on there about something else once, and a lady was like really rude about it. So, you know, I'm lazy with certain things. I can't say that I'm very lazy in everything, but I am lazy about certain things sometimes. So those don't. Sometimes they'll take a gold, like a real gold back, and put it on like a cheap pair of earrings sometimes, and so I usually check the backs as well. This looks interesting. This looks very interesting. It looks like it could be real or partially real. And just by looking at it, I'm thinking that there is something to it just by looking at the way it's made. And if I look closely, so I was taking my time, looks like there might be some markings right here on it. And sometimes they're here and here, and it's a screw on. So let's see what it says. Hopefully it's good. Oh, darn it. It's gold filled. It says 1/20 12 karat gold filled record. But you get enough of this and you melt it down, and then you do have. So I'm not going to give these to that girl. Well, maybe, yeah, I don't know. I was going to throw them in the gold recycling, but they are cute and they are looking kind of somewhat gold. So maybe I'll see if she wants them. What do I need more stuff for? Life's about making people happy, and she's enjoying them, and she's wearing them every week. And it was funny because last Sunday I was sitting in church, and these are Avon. The people in the row in front of us, their little girl was wearing some of my earrings she got here. And then this girl was behind me, and she was wearing some of the earrings I gave her. And then I looked at my other neighbor, and I thought that I've given him two. And my sister was wearing one the other day, and I thought, no, they're just kind of a purple. And I thought, oh, I'm sharing, and making people happy, giving them something to wear. So, yay for that. Isn't that what it's all about anyway? All right. There's so many little things. Look at, I don't dare pick it up. Okay. I don't even know where to begin. There's that. Oh, okay. Here's the other one of those. All right, they're kind of bent, so they've been kind of abused a little bit. They kind of look like an Avon back. They've got looks plated. And sometimes when you take the backs off, you can flip them over. Sometimes the writing is on this side and sometimes it's on the back. Avon is usually stamped on the back, but this one actually is Avon stamped on the front. Right there. But a lot of times it's stamped on the back. So these are probably Avon earrings. They're still kind of cute. I don't know. Somebody may want them. Send that back. Darn it, it seems like the cutest ones don't have matches. Not real. Okay, that one I showed you before I didn't check, so I just checked it again. It's Avon, and it's not real. Where did it go? Bounce somewhere. Okay, so that is magnetic, so it's not real. But I don't see, oh yeah, here it is. Okay, so those are kind of heavy and they're not real. And if there's any stuff coming off, okay, here's the other one of those Avon ones I showed you that I just checked because I didn't check them before. An enamel. There's the set of those. Another enamel. Those are, yeah, they don't look real. Oh, here's the other one in that one. We already checked that. It's not. These are kind of like a plasticky. Here's another set of grape leaves, but it's pierced this time. And there's the set. I think this goes with that necklace I had earlier. No, they don't look the same. Anyway, so there's some blue flowers, beads. They're resting on the back. They're stainless. Can't get this off. Sorry. Yeah. There we go. Let's see. These do not feel magnetic. They don't look real. The stems, not. They're really, they look brass to me. But I'm not seeing it. If they were real, this would be marked and they would probably be solid. So they're brass. They're still kind of cute though. I don't know if any of my girls would like those, but I'll ask. 80s enamel. I had all of these. There's a set of those. And all sorts of things like that. Black enamel. Sometimes they are silver. That is not silver. Oh, here's the other clip-on to that. Like a fake ruby in there. Tin kind of costume jewelry. And you can tell by the quality how they're made. If you feel these right here, you can use your fingernail to pull them up, and that is not real. They would not put a real stone in something that you could just peel up with your fingernail. So I'll see if that girl would like those. They are clip-ons. Blue. These are all super 80s. Pink and blue teardrop glass. These are so 80s. I had all these in the 80s. like Monet, and these were like what we wore at my wedding. Little glass baby blue beads. These are 80s as well. I think these are very similar to what I wore in the 80s. Those are kind of probably coming back. Those are kind of cute. All right, let's see. Then there's a bunch of individual, it looks like maybe there's not another one of these. There is of these. Those are not 80s, those are later. So these are magnetic and they are turning green, which usually means they are copper. So I'm just going to recycle those because they're really gooey. So I'll just throw those in their cycle. I have one of these. Doesn't look real. I think it says something Avon on. Nope, nothing. Doesn't even say anything on the back. Just feels very cheap. Double check for any markings. But yeah, I think it's pretty cheap. Anyway, there's only one, so I'm going to recycle that. There are 1.5 of these. I have just the top on the one. They're kind of, yeah, I don't know what to do with that because it's missing the top. There's 2 of these. I want to look at the, okay, so their backs are, nope, the fronts are magnetic, so they aren't real, but I want to see if there's any designer mark or any thing that it says on the back. It just says Avon, so they're Avon. So there's those. And there's 2 sets of these exact same earrings. So maybe somebody used them for a wedding or something, because I bought a whole bunch of sets for my bridesmaids when I did my wedding. So they're exactly the same. Not seeing, let's see, there is a marking. Let's see what it says. Let's see if they're magnetic. Well, they're a little magnetic. Just a little magnetic. I don't know if you can see that. Picking up a little bit. There is some kind of writing. I'm guessing it's probably Avon. Yep, they say Avon. So there's 2 sets of those. There is a glass crystal that looks like it could be a silver chain. And there's only one, which is a shame. So my favorite earrings out of this whole thing, there's only alright. There are these. And they're magnetic. They also look like they could be Avon. And then there's these little fern like looking. So what I'm doing is I'm running my finger along the stem. I'm looking at the back. They have like a little diamond chip type of thing in them. I can't. They don't look real gold. And there's no markings. And the markings could have been on the back, because sometimes they will put real gold on them and then a steel, like a more sturdy post. But usually the post would be silver if they were real, and then they would mark them. But I'm not feeling any markings. And I'm not seeing any markings, and it looks like the backs might actually even be glued on versus welded. Well, they're on there pretty well, but by looking closer under the loop, it looks, and I've explained this, when it's plated, it kind of has bumpy texture to it. So let's see if you can see it. Can you see how there's like no definition in the back? If it was gold, there'd be a definition, and this kind of has like a bumpy, you see those bumps? That's what happens when you plate something. So those are probably plated. And this part down here of this earring looks like it could be a thin silver, but actually it looks like copper maybe came out. So there's just one earring. So I'll just throw that in the recycling. Doesn't matter really what it is, but it looks like there might be a little bit of copper showing through right here. If it was silver, it would say it's somewhere on the item. And the back that's on it is gold, and I think it says Avon here. So the back that's on it doesn't really belong on it, so you never know. But since there's only one, it doesn't matter. So there's that. And then there's this one. This one earring. But this one earring is weird because look at the back. See how that's flat? Like it used to be a clip-on or something. It used to have one of those springs on it that came up the front. And then they broke it off and then put this on it. So that's just a little weird. It's not real, so I'll just put that right in the recycling. And let's see. Oh, okay, so there's the top part of that earring matches. Like there's that at the back. So I'll just take that bottom part off, and somebody can have that top portion as earrings. And then there's, this is the last thing. It looks like it's plated and it's magnetic, so there's that. Okay, so for that $15 bag, I got a whole bunch of earrings I will not wear. Some that I think are super cute and I think my girls may wear. I think those are cute. I got this glass beads. I think that was from this bag, which I like those. But my very favorite, and the reason I bought it, so there is a little bit of silver on there and a glass crystal, if you care about that. But was this. This is beautiful. I just love that. And I'm wondering, let's try this. See if this will fit through the hole. And nope. I was going to see if this would fit onto this, but no. So, isn't that gorgeous? Just so pretty. So pretty. It's just not, it just doesn't look real silver, just the way it's put together. Oh well. It's very, very pretty. The clasps just don't look quite right. But I would definitely wear that, so I'll be keeping that one. It's beautiful. Also, I think they're a little too sparkly for diamonds. They're not dark enough. But so pretty still. Anyway, thanks for watching. Check out my blog, thesecretisgratitude.com, for why I do this and more on that. And thanks for watching and have a very blessed day.